How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Said, and welcome back to an episode of the Spanish Empire Restoration campaign, where we are going to continue fighting the Civil War. So, at the end of last episode, we had a revelation that I'm a dummy. And now we are going to get going here. So, we have occupied Asturias. One thing that is interesting is that I believe when we start to occupy some of these other states, some of them will only count as occupied, and I don't know if that happens when the war ends or not. We'll see. But and we'll look at that, you know, when we get there. But yeah. Okay, so let's get going here. Let's see what we got. Okay. So I think we're fine to let our defenses just hold steady here along the rest of our front. I think I'm mostly just going to focus. Obviously, first we want to consolidate País Vasco, and then we'll go ahead and get going with our offensive. Renewed offensive. Okay. Portugal wants to send us volunteers. Interesting. We must deal with their focus tree or something. Which again, I haven't even really looked at in the new expansion yet. I do want to. Okay. Hit the Junta Nacional we have. Yeah, I think we're going to do this one, because that's a big penalty we're getting from that right now, to attack and defense. Okay. I also feel like we should So we've had this cooldown. So I was confused before. I thought it was a 90-day thing, and then it would start the offensive, the impending offensive. But no, I think what actually it is that it's just a cooldown between times, and so it lasts for 14 days, and then you can do it. So yeah, that's fair. All right, the volunteers from Portugal have arrived. So I think we have enough power that I think it's probably worth it to do this. Well, especially because there's no cost. It's just there's a cooldown. So let's do this if we can. Let's try to get everything going here as strong as we can. Try to make use of this offensive while we got it. Okay. Actually doing alright on equipment, you know, surprisingly so. We could establish a cell, because we have points. We should absolutely do that. We've established one in Madrid. We have one up here. Let's try to get a contiguous border ready. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about when the fascists are going to rise up. But we'll see what we can do, you know? We'll see what we got to do. Focus even harder on this one engagement. Stop you. I can actually stop you as well. They're already at full anyway, so whatever. Just let them recover. You guys, whatever, shoot naval strikes. We do have air support here at the very least. Make sure that my volume and everything looks good. Yeah, looks fine. Okay, we're actually making progress in this engagement for once. Beautiful. They should retreat soon. Come on, we can do it. They should break. Yeah, one's going. Let's go. Okay, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna actually combine these guys in one army, because that seems fine. Okay. They were trying to sneak into that province. I left a gap in. Okay, radio and what was it? The other thing? I don't know. Okay. 37. Let's go ahead and get our industry going here. That's important. Okay. Hold on. I just realized they're not all assigned to the front line. Let's get them all assigned to the front line. Yeah, we're holding steady enough. I mean, you know, it's fine. So I think what we're going to do is our next offensive we're going to do in Guadalajara and try to surround it here with this army and then push in from all sides. That'll be good because then we can push into Valencia and cut off the northeastern corner. I think that'll work out all right. When do you arrive? 3 days. Okay. Let's give them a preparation bonus, honestly. Might as well. Yeah, let's wait a few days, you know. We don't even max out, but still. Let's go ahead and start building an intelligence agency, or at least look at this screen since we're not really doing much else right now. So, this is the intelligence agency screen. And essentially, this reminds me a lot of like a... I've been playing some CK2 lately as like a Merchant Republic, and as silly as it sounds to compare this to it, it reminds me of like a Merchant Republic holding, your house holding, where essentially you build it, or you have it. Once you have the base agency, you can basically just build up a bunch of buildings or departments that add on like bonuses and give you options and stuff. And so that sounds kind of silly and very simplistic, but we'll go and get into this now, I think. Let's go and do it now. Might as well. It only costs 30 days. It takes 30 days and 5 factories. It's not too bad. And then the other stuff is roughly the same. So let's do... this one looks fairly monarchist. Yeah, it's got the sigil. Let's do this one. Okay. This shield is basically like level of difficulty to infiltrate, I guess, or, you know, counterintelligence, basically. So let's go ahead and actually push these guys now. It's gonna be rough, but, you know, we'll do it. Should be able to win that though. Okay, we got the Unite the Requetes. Okay. So we got rid of one of our bad spirits. Let's do this one. I'm not sure what this is. The Unión Militar Española. I mean, it's the Spanish military union. But what does that mean? Right? What do we have available for our events? Preparing offensive. Yeah, whatever. Alright, I already knew that. Rain. Yeah. But this seems alright. Seems alright. So we're gonna want to have field hospital, so I'm gonna go and start that now. So we want motorized, we want fighters, we want bombers. For now, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, I reinforced this one manually because I was getting a little rough there with that battle. In fact, I might even reinforce them a little more, and they'll go back once they're done, obviously, so, yeah. Why are we suffering so much attrition here? Mountain. Yeah. That's fair. Okay, so we have our intelligence agency now. Basically, we'll get an operative that we can use to build up networks in other countries, or who will by default do counterintelligence. We don't have any operations or cryptology available yet, but essentially, this is what I was talking about. We basically upgrade the different departments of our our stuff here. And I'm not going to really do any of that right now, because we kind of need our factories to focus on other things. Britain and France have an alliance, which is a little unfortunate for me, because I was kind of hoping to try to get to the more interesting parts of... Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize it cuts out for the other half of the tree. It's nice, actually. I was kind of hoping that we could get to this part first, but it's obviously way, way, way far down there. Claim the French throne, right? Retake the Spanish Netherlands. Press the Gibraltar, you know. There's some good stuff there, but we got to kind of last long enough to reach that point, and then we'll figure out what we're doing. Okay. There is an intelligence map mode, by the way. So. Okay. Let's see here. Let me see how much longer in this episode. Cool, a good little while. So I mean, we're just gonna have to keep going here, you know. I think if anything, what I might want to do is this. What is this? Oh, okay, it's an event from this. Alright. Unión Militar Española. Alright, the Carlist cause still has allies among the military, according to them. Okay. Western Aragon, Valladolid, and Salamanca. Alright, so let's see. Valladolid, Salamanca is here. Or Western Aragon is here. Where would we want them most? Probably Valladolid, I think, because I'm worried about this whole corner when they revolt, probably. So, let's do that one. So here's where we... we could do this now. No compromise across ideals. Not only no comunión tradicionalista. Oh, I cannot speak Spanish today, apparently. No compromise on cross attack bonus against. Yeah. I think first we should do this. Try to. How many days do we have? Only 117. That's scary, man. Let's do this. Alright. Actually, wait. No. So this means that... We'll see. I don't want to fight it before I have to. So here's what we do. Wait until they... Yeah, they're automatically going to do it. Look at that. And I hope we can at least get this consolidated, man. Whew, it's a grueling war. Oh, we can establish more cells. I have been slacking on that completely. We only have time for one more, basically, too. So we have Madrid, we have Valladolid, we have Burgos, and Navarra. So I think we want to do... No, actually, we don't want to do Western Aragon, because if anything we want... Well, I don't know. Do we want Western Aragon to fire? No, it's I don't even know, man. Let's do Galicia, actually. Oh, okay. I really hope we can at least finish this battle before our next rebellion breaks out. The good news is, I think they probably are about to have a rebellion too soon. Excuse me. So... yeah, they're getting close to having their own civil war. So that's good. And we'll try to make use of that. But if anything, we're probably both going to be dealing with our revolts at the same time. And so this will probably cause literally a four-way war, where literally we'll be fighting our own internal war, and all of us can fight each other. So, capture cipher effectiveness. I'm going to do counterintelligence right off the bat. I want to kind of get some good counterintelligence going, and then we'll focus outwards. I have yet to interact with any of the stuff like supporting resistance movements and everything like that. It's obviously one of the main focuses of this expansion. So, I am happy that they have made a full expansion that focuses a lot on espionage and stuff, because that was one of the things that I liked about Hearts of Iron 3 actually. And I was disappointed they didn't have any system for that at the start of this, besides basically doing coups, but that was just kind of cheesy and cheap, I felt like. This one, it seems like you can't just... Well, so for one thing, the option to, like, do a... What's it called? There's no option anymore to do that. You have to do it through espionage. So I think that's nice. But it is a system. I've been saying for a long time that espionage is a system that deserves its own expansion, and you could easily make a whole expansion just from the systems that are, that deal with espionage and stuff. So and intelligence. So I think it's good that they've done that, and we'll have to see as we get going. Because again, I really haven't experienced that much of it. We'll have to see how well it actually it's been done. Wait, did they change the text that? It said, "Ask the Belgians how well neutrality served them." Oh god, that's a brutal burn. I'm talking about World War I, I guess. Yeah. "80 days. Okay. We can do it. Yeah. We're doing a little bit more support or recovery, and then go in. Look at that. We're gonna get it. Good, look at that, finally. That took a long time. Okay, so, what are we going to do? Well, for one... no, let's... what I'm going to do is I'm going to split off like 8 of our units here. I'm going to put them right on the border of Galicia. Because I'm assuming what's going to happen is these dudes are going to break free with like everything that we don't have control over, which is basically these states like here. So, yeah, let's try to be ready for that. Oh, look at that. So it happened. The Regional Defense Council of Aragon. I think, is that the same one that I was thinking of? No, this is not even the one that is the anarchist. This is just the Regional Defense Council, I guess. So, look at that. So we have a third faction that has now popped out, as you can see. And yeah, I find it... this is going to be interesting. This is going to make things more interesting, for sure. Let's go ahead and delete this and refresh it, because I'm not sure if maybe there was a remnant of the last front line that I just didn't see. Yeah, I guess that is a good bit. Let's try to do that. Yeah, we want to be ready for an opportunity to push, you know. So, in fact, I think if anything, this is a good time to try pushing up. Let's try to push. Look at that. That's actually going really well. Assuming it'll slow down, but it is an anarchist uprising. It's interesting though that it calls it unaligned, but I guess it's just the party was an actual monarchist party, and I guess they weren't communists. I keep thinking, you know, anarchists that had similar goals to communists, but no, I guess that they aren't communists, and I think actually in when this happened in real life, when in Catalonia, there was the communist, or the anarchist uprising. I'm pretty sure the communists were basically along the lines of the Communist Party's official stance was we should support the Republic, so that way, because the fascists are, you know, the nationalists are a greater threat. And I'm pretty sure that's what actually happened. And so the communists and socialists, both of their parties, the main parties in Barcelona, were like, no, let's support the Republic, whereas the anarchists were the ones who revolted. So I'm pretty sure there was actually communist on anarchist fighting and stuff. So, anyways. So here's the other thing I want to do. Because again, I know that they're coming up soon. Okay, let's remember where that line is. Something like that, you know, create a front line. We're actually making progress here, pushing up our front line. Yeah, because basically I'm worried about this, you know. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna really start any new offensives or anything besides this one I'm doing currently. Hold on, no, I should delete this plan because they're being a little too aggressive now, moving away from the parts that actually need to be defended. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So this will make it easier to go into these provinces once we get to war with once we have our internal war. So I think we might as well go and do this one. No compromise on Carlist ideals. It'll start the war, but it should already be done by then. But it will give us oh no, this will actually spawn it, but I think that's okay. It spawns a few days early, like a dozen days early. Yeah, and we'll still finish that in time. Cool. Yeah, I'm curious to know actually how this uprising will happen at the start. We'll see. Okay, it's good that we're making progress on the southern front, the southwestern front. Might be able to get the capital of this uprising. And in general, the fact that our enemies are fighting amongst each other is good for us. Although now soon we're going to be fighting amongst ourselves. Okay, we're going to get their capital. They might capitulate from that. No. Okay.
Seguimos avanzando. Avancen. Atención.
Okay. Let's manually deal with this pocket here. Okay. Tell you what, I'm going to wrap up this episode here. So thank you guys for watching. Please go and leave a like and subscribe for more. We'll come out next time and resolve what's going to happen. Whatever's going to happen with the rest of the Civil War. I don't know. We might finish the Civil War next episode. It doesn't... Maybe not, though. I don't know. It looks like we probably still have a while. Alright, we'll see. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Again, this is a new series, so it really supports the channel a lot. If you leave a like and subscribe, that would help out a lot. Thanks again for Paradox for providing me with the key. And yeah, the expansion comes out on the 25th. So, alright. I'll see you guys later.